Jeremiah, so if you say anything.
Do I?
I said, we live, so it's mine. The other day I was in here and I had a character. Everybody got a character on there. I put this hat on right here. Had the tea dribbling down my lip like mac and cheese did. Dude, that's dying. Dying. Dying.
I guess that's just how it lasted that whole week. It's fine.
It's probably got a little bit of bed liner now. Truth be told.
I'm past the bed liner. It looks like it's rusted on up in there. I wonder what size this bowl is. I got that tap set.
It's gotta be one of those in that box right there. It's either.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten the box.
Oh,
It seems.
I just have 20.
Okay, get my other set.
It's probably half 20.
That's the 38s.
It could be that too.
38, the one I got 16.
What's up, Woody? What's up, Bruce? Bruce, you feeling better? All right, so this is what we got going on. So, this is, I think this is quartz. This is quartz. Bruce, I'm sorry, buddy. So, all right, so this, Woody, I'll tell you how I spray bed liner. So I stripped everything out of the bed with crushed glass. Then I put one good coat of 2K epoxy down. And then I let that flash off for about 30 minutes. Then I mix up the quartz. I get quartz because it comes in 5 liters and you get a gun every time, a spray gun. Raptor, you only get 4 liters and no gun. So if you buy quartz, you get 5 liters and the activator and a gun every time. So then it usually takes 4 quarts to do a bed and a tailgate. But if you got 5 quarts, you can do a little bit better. So what I do is I shake the quartz up. I take the bed liner, put it on a shaker with no hardener in it, and I shake it for 10 minutes. I shake every liter for 10 minutes to get it all mixed up. Then I take the first one and the second one and I add the hardener into it and I add 5% reducer. And then I put it on the shaker and I shake it for 2 minutes and then I shake the other one for 2 minutes and then I go in there and I spray it at about 80 PSI, about 18 inches off the panel. And I do the sides first. I do the headboard, the bed sides, and the wheel tubs. And then I get, let me see if I turn this around. I do the headboard, the sideboards, and the tubs first. And then I go to the next one and I do the bed floor. And then after everything's covered, then I let that flash off for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then the last 2, I shake them up. I turn my pressure. I back up a little bit. I'm still running about 75, 80 PSI. And I back up about, 2 foot. And I go the opposite direction. And then if I was going to clear it, which normally now I clear them after the fact. This one hasn't been cleared. So I'll pressure wash this one. And then when I paint the bed, I'll paint the inside. When I paint the bed black, I'll paint all this in here black too. And then when I clear the truck, I'll clear this in here too. So normally after I put the last coat of bed liner down, I wait about 30 minutes and then I mix up any kind of clear you're going to use and then I clear it. And then that makes it stay glossy and that keeps it from letting the dirt stick to it like this to clean it up. What's up, Chrissy? So that's that on the bed liner stuff. Do the bottom the same way. This truck's been bed lined bottom and top, every nook and cranny. If it don't have paint, it's got bed liner on it. So now that's what we're gonna do right here. Yeah, Woody. I actually got a video that that shows the steps of me spraying the bed liner and how to mix it. And also, if you're gonna do tintable, let me put this down. They also have tintable bed liner. So here's the problem with tintable bed liner. So when you get bed liner and you open the liter and you look down in there, it's white, right? And it's tintable. That's the reason why it's white. Well, here's the problem. It says it takes 8 ounces of color to make it tintable. Well, here's the problem. If you know anything about a color wheel, if you add white to anything, you're going to lighten it up. So if you put 8 ounces of red into a liter of white, you're not going to have red, you're going to have pink. Same thing, if I add green or if you add any other color than even if you add black to it, what you would get black bed liner, but if you was to add gray, you're gonna have a battleship gray. It's not going to be right. So 8 ounces of color, now that's what it says on the instructions, 8 ounces of color is not enough. So this is what I do. I put 10 ounces of color, pure color, right, with no binder. So when you order your color, order it from the paint store, tell them you want 16 ounces of paint with no binder. If you get it with binder and you add that paint if you take that paint and add it to bed liner, Raptor or Quartz, and it has binder in it, they're gonna mess up. It ain't gonna like each other because the binder in the spray bed liner and the binder in the paint, they don't like each other, so it just does crazy scrap. So order, like if you're gonna get gunmetal gray, get gunmetal gray with no binder, right? And they're gonna tell you, oh, we can't do that. Say, yes, you can. Give me gunmetal gray with no binder because you're adding it to bed liner. 12 ounces of color is about all you can put into that thing plus your hardener. Then you shake it up. So this is what I'll do. I know it costs a lot, but the only way for you to make it match, this is the way it works. So you go in there and you do your bed liner just like you normally would do with the tintable, right? After you're done, go in there and mix up enough paint to paint the whole bed, but also mix up enough clear to clear the whole bed, and mix the paint with the clear so you're making a single stage, and then spray the bed in one good coat of color mixed with clear, and that will actually make it match. I've done it a million times. So, but right now, going to take this 4-inch hole saw. Already got the mark. We measured underneath from here to the center line of the pipe, and then from here to the center line of the pipe. Then we measured from here to the center of the filler neck. The filler neck has a Ziploc bag over the filler neck so no debris and stuff falls in there. So we're gonna take this 4-inch hole saw and this bad to the bone DeWalt drill. This summer gun right here is bad to the bone. And we're gonna cut a hole so this fits into there, and this is the gas cap for the gas tank. So. But anyways, I've already drilled a pilot hole. Can we turn the light on?
Nope.
I gotta turn the light on anyway.
Some 1/8 inches make that bracket out of it.
You find some?
Yep.
Boy, I tell you what, this stun gun right here ain't no joke, boy. Johnny's home!
Did it hit right?
Dude, that stun gun right there ain't no joke, boy. That stun gun right there ain't no joke!
Did you get it in there?
Yeah.
Did it look like a lot?
Yeah, we in good shape. Yeah, we in good shape. That's something right there. Eat, boy.
Oh, yeah.
That time I did a little different. I kept the RPMs up and let it
Yeah.
gradually grab hold of it.
Oh, yeah.
That one right there. Eat. And right there she is. We ain't even gonna talk about how hard it'll be to put the clamp on that son of a gun. Huh? What's up, Scoot? What's up, Rooster? I think I'm gonna put it on this first.
Whatever you need to.
Man, it's trying to put 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound sack. Well. I got a tape measure somewhere, but I got it right here.
What's your measure? What's that?
The rubber hoses, I gotta trim it.
Oh, man, that's what I found, but that's what sucks. You know what I mean?
Like nobody's business.
Yeah, pain, dude.
I would rather build a break a piece of aluminum.
Yeah, but I mean, not that he's gonna use it for a bed, but you would wanna leave it where he could. And check this out, dude. If you orient that like that, you reckon that you could cut out that little bit of a lip to let that thing on down in there?
Yeah, see,
You know, like right here.
See right there, that's the tank.
Yeah, I know you got.
Yeah, and the rubber, the filler neck.
Yeah.
The rubber part.
It's gonna be almost touching that.
I know, right?
Be close.
But that right there,
You know what I mean? And then that would let that on down.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there looking at. If
If you
like,
scribe that,
and
and
then,
then you might have to, put a little black silicone or so, if it goes past it, if it goes past the ridge, you know what I mean? But with your gasket and everything, it might be about the same height.
and get it where it's flush here, where I ain't gotta put nothing underneath it. Because everyone that you see is
Is raised up.
no, they grab this and this, right? To tighten it down. Everyone I've seen at a show,
Yeah.
they grab this and grab this, and then you got this void, right?
Yeah.
And then they put little spacers underneath it and run it, and you got that void underneath both of them, both of the ditches.
Which, I mean, that's fine. I'm more cosmetic wise.
That's
I think
that's
it would
easy.
look better.
That's easy. Doing it that way is easy.
Yeah.
But if you clock it, like the way we was just talking about, if you
Trim
clock
that
it right
on
there and split the rib in between those two machine screw holes, trim this part where it's just enough for this to
I mean, yeah. I would start short and work my way out, keep dry fitting.
and then if you had to take some black RTV to put underneath there,
Yeah.
and then come back with a razor blade after it's
Trim
clean,
it off.
and then trim it where you never see it.
It looked better sunk all the way down. In my own opinion, you know. But that's just my opinion. You done that drill for me?
Yeah, I'm good. That something there sharp.
It's a good. Oh,
Yeah, sharp.
Yeah. Which is that? Is that a Milwaukee?
Milbro.
I ain't had no.
I've always flushed me. Yeah. So what we were talking about is this right? We ain't talking about nothing. It looks like somebody's greasy finger on the wheel. All right. So I got to trim the rubber filler neck hose, but what we were sitting there talking about is a lot of them that I've seen. Now there might be some out there that are not like this, but the ones I have personally seen, they flush mount it to this rib here and to this rib here. But on this rib and on this rib, it's not flush, and they put a spacer underneath it and then run a screw down in there, and then you got that void. So what we were talking about is clocking it, splitting the difference between, and then coming in here and scribing and cutting this rib down, cutting it down. So this right here will go down in flush mount. That's what we were talking about. So plus I gotta trim the rubber hose anyway. There we go. All right, boys and girls, I've been on here about 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try not to keep these lives like really long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off here right now, see if I can get some stuff squared away, and let me get a piece of leather. I'll put that rug in there. If I put that rag in there, and I gotta cut that rag and catch on fire. So I was saying I'm gonna put this leather glove over it. Keep stuff out of the hole. I put a rag in there, it'll catch on fire. What's up, bud, Bill? So I'm going to So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take and trim this, but actually I'm gonna do small trims first, and then like I said, I do 30-minute intervals. So y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like and hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, because oh yeah. So I appreciate you, boys and girls. Y'all stay tuned, stay cocked, locked, and ready to rock. And I'll be back here in a second.